Hi, hello. How are you? It is very rainy out, which means it is the perfect time. Cuddle up, cup of tea, and to talk about books. So, I hurt my ankle, and I'm in this boot for the foreseeable future. But that just means I get to stay home, not working or making any money. But I get to read a bunch of books. So I figured I'm gonna do a little TBR for my time at home. I've already read 4 books since being trapped in my home, not really being able to do much because my foot hurts so damn bad. But let's do a little TBR because I'm on the book grind. Oh, also everyone, say hello to my baby, Liliana. So, first things first, I want to talk about a series I have been reading for the first time that is just really giving me just that love for reading again, and that is the Princess Diaries series. I have devoured the first 3 books. So naturally, first on my TBR is Princess in Waiting, which is the 4th book in the Princess Diaries series. And honestly, before I started reading these books, I did not realize how long this series is. There's literally like, I want to say 20 books in this series. Cabot writes, it's like so fun. You just really know how Mia's feeling, and like she's just hilarious. Like she's honestly very funny. She's a funny character. She makes me giggle, she makes me cry. Like the ending of Princess in Love, I was like genuinely like almost sobbing because I was just so emotional. So yeah, that's gonna be the next book I read probably. Next on the TBR is Someone We Know by Sherry Lapina. I actually just rented this book from the library, which is crazy because I came back to my apartment today and then 10 minutes later this insane storm started. So I think it was destiny saying that I needed to get this book. But I was first introduced to this author when I read The Couple Next Door, which was given to me by my sister, who was given to her by her fiance's mother, I think. But it was so gripping and the story was so interesting. The twists, the turns, stunning. And so this book, I know that I'm probably gonna love it and probably devour it in one sitting. And I'll just do like a quick little excerpt. In a quiet, leafy suburb in upstate New York, a teenager has been sneaking into houses and into the owners' computers as well, learning their secrets and maybe sharing some of them too. But basically, I believe he gets kind of blackmailed? Maybe? I don't know. But I just know I'm really gonna love this. Honestly, I might read this one before I do Princess in Waiting, just because. The second book that I got from the library today is Ruth Ware's The It Girl. Now, Ruth Ware and I have a very hit or miss relationship. I read, what is it called? The Woman in Cabin 10. Loved that novel. I loved it so much. And so I thought, oh, her name is so familiar. I checked my bookshelf. Believe it or not, I had another one on there. One by one, I have had this on my bookshelf for years. I remember specifically I bought it to go on a beach trip, untouched. I literally went and bought another book on vacation because I could not get into it. But I'm really hoping that this one falls along the lines of The Woman in Cabin 10 because I really loved that. And I'm really, really hoping that I can spark something with Ruth Ware because I know that she is such a good mystery thriller author. And that's like my favorite genre. So I'm just really trying to stay positive that I'm gonna love this. The It Girl, it sounds pretty interesting. It's about like college, figuring out why April, who's the woman, the It Girl who died. So the next book on my TBR is The Haunting of Ashbourne House by Darcy Coates. I genuinely love Darcy Coates so much. Like, she is my favorite kind of like popcorn horror author. You know exactly what you're gonna get from a Darcy Coates novel. And sometimes I just want that comfort of like a scary book where I know kind of like the formula, stuff like that. So I have literally read every single one of her books, and this is actually a reread of mine. This was the first book I ever picked up of hers, and it holds such a dear place in my heart for horror, and I want to reread it, see if it still captures my love for her. I don't know what it is about her stories, but I love all of her characters, and I love a haunted house book. That is what I need. Like, I need a haunted house book, and this is everything I could ever ask for. For my last book on my TBR of my time at home is The Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants. I mean, it's a classic girl story, a classic woman tale, coming of age tale, and I've never read it. What? I know. So basically, kind of along with The Princess Diaries, why I'm reading that, I just want my love of reading to just not always be the books that I read, which are so doom and gloom, but I just want to put in some little like happiness, some giggles, some goofs and gaffs. So I thought The Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants would be a good book to kind of add in with the other books I'm reading. I love a story about friendship. I do. Maybe it's because I'm desperately like crying for more friends. But yeah, I love a story about good friends. But I definitely am going to be starting Someone We Know today because it is rainy and miserable, and I need something to do besides crafting and playing The Sims. Okay, yeah, but thank you guys so much. I hope you like this video. I'm gonna try and keep posting maybe some books, maybe some crafting, maybe a little vlog if I'm feeling a little crazy. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Mwah.